Hello everybody, welcome back to another chill power washing stream. As you can see, it is a solo happy hour edition. Oh great, fuck, I gotta log back in to Spotify. Here we go. Cool. Okay, so, come on Spotify. Come on Spotify. Oh god, you know what? And of course. Something had to go wrong, right? Yeah, magnitude.com, damn it. There we go, cool, never mind. Spotify decided to work. I wish I could play some Spirit World, but that's definitely copyright. So we're gonna go with this, whatever this is. Unironically, I keep playing this Jared Dine song, but it's so good. Just to hear that pig squeal, you know. I can't do it like him though. Yeah, I can't do it like him. But hey, I love that shit. Like, come on, let's run it back. So good. I do not need that extension, I just need this little stubby gun. Look at that shit, man. Damn, dude. Getting everything clean, you know what I'm saying? We're getting everything clean, man. Everything is gonna be clean. Woo. So many dings. Hell yeah, dude. Look at that clean golf cart. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, hold on. I hear this. Oh my god. I want to run it back again, but I won't. I'll spare you guys. What is this? The dark? The dark? He had a band with... He's got a band with fucking... Oh, shit. God, no. No, no, no. This one. Just one of those days. Okay. Dude, I love metal music so much. It's so fucking good. I cannot remember which year. You know what? I'm gonna look this up real quick. Oh, dude, now I can't remember the name of the old Killswitch Engage vocalist. Howard Jones, that's right. Scion. That's right. I wonder if that's in this playlist, actually. Hold on, let's see if I can look at this playlist out. Oh, I guess not. Come on. Woo! Okay. Yeah. Yeah. going down a rabbit hole, a metal rabbit hole, ladies and gentlemen. That's all that was. Man, I love metal music so much. Ooh. I fucking love metal music. Good shit. It's so... I know that not everybody likes it, but it is such good music, and I wish more people could get into it. Like, I really do, because there's some good fucking metal music out there, man. And all it really takes is just, like, you don't even listen. Here's the thing. People say this, I feel like people say this, like, oh, I just don't like the screaming. Okay. I didn't either when I first started getting into metal. I didn't like the screaming. I liked the clean vocals. Alright, but then I started listening, but, you know, it started gradually, right? I remember the first time I ever listened to Carnifex. And I was like, man, I don't like this. But then I couldn't stop listening to them. I kept going back to Carnifex. Because there were some songs that I liked. And then I realized, you know what? I like this band. I like this band. At first it was like, I like this band even though I don't like the screaming. And then I was like, man, I like the screaming. Like, that's some insane shit, you know? That's some insane shit right there. So... oh my god, like, and then, you know, the more you hear shit like that, the more, you know, you just want to hear it, and then eventually you learn how to do it. Like, that's what happened to me. I dived deeper and deeper into metal, and I started learning how to scream myself, and it's, you know, it's just, you know, happily ever after, like, after that, you know, like, I am afraid to die. Like, you just get into metal and then eventually you do that. Maybe not everyone, but that's what happened to me. I started getting deeper and deeper into metal, and I just eventually I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna learn how to scream. I'm gonna start practicing that shit, and then, you know, here I am now. Cleaning this, like, I can't get over how satisfying this fucking game is. Okay, I'm sorry. I just can't get over it. Woo. Nice little drinky poo to start the happy hour stream. And now, sip on. I was sipping on some apple whiskey. Now I'm gonna sip on some peanut butter whiskey. Like, you know, I don't know why. I don't know why I stay silent. You know, I fall silent because there's things I definitely want to talk about. Like right now, something that's on my mind is something I've seen on TikTok, right? this Kylie Perkins situation, and it's like people want to cancel her because she voted for Trump, and I'm like, dude, why do you care? Like, what? Like, why do you fucking care? Like, people vote for who the fuck they vote for, and if you don't like that, then I don't know, just like stay out of fucking first of all, if you can't respect who people vote for, then I think you need to stay the fuck out of politics in the first place. Because people make the decisions based on what they fucking want. You know what I mean? Like, and what, like, the thing that really just pisses me off so much, because of this, well, if you voted for Trump, you're a fucking piece of shit. It's like, dude, as someone who is very, very, like, who's pretty moderate, it's like, bro, you don't know someone based on who they voted for. Like, you can't know someone based on who they voted for, because I know a vast majority of Americans, regardless of if they voted for Trump or Kamala, did not 100% agree with who they were voting for, with what they were saying, their beliefs, all that. Even Harris supporters. I know for a fact that there are more Harris supporters who did not completely 100% agree with her than there were whatever that did 100% agree with her. I can tell you that for a fact, and I don't even need to look it up, because it's just how statistics work. And statistically speaking, you're gonna find more people that don't completely agree with the people they're voting for than people who do completely agree with the people they're voting for. So I promise you, like, there's a lot of Trump supporters that probably don't like him and don't really agree with him 100%, but like just said fuck it, like he's not Kamala, who has been open about, taking my guns, or maybe there's people that were like, I don't want women or men competing in women's sports, so, and Kamala's not going to do anything about that, so I'm not going to vote for her. Like, you gotta understand, like, this is the thing that really pisses me off about politics, and this is all I'm going to say, this is the last thing I'm going to say. People divide themselves on it so much, and I'm sitting here like, bro, there's so much common ground to be found, and you're just willingly choosing to not find it. And getting pissed off that you're not finding common. And then you go and get pissed off that you don't find common ground. Bro, you're choosing not to find it. You're choosing not to find it. You could easily find the common ground, and you're choosing not to find it. That's nobody's fault but your own. And then with liberals, they just piss me the fuck off because they cancel anyone that disagrees with them. And I'm like, why? Like, sorry that people don't want to murder babies up until birth. Like, sorry that there's some people out there that actually want to have kids. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get what your fucking problem is. And then when like I said earlier, the men playing in women's sports, which I feel like is become a trans issue, even though it should never have been a trans issue in the first place. Like, you can be trans, but if you're a trans woman, you're a biological man. I'm sorry, that's just the truth. And you shouldn't be competing against women. Again, I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. Like, but either way, it doesn't matter. Who cares? I guess my only point was, like, dude, just seeing what's happening to Kylie Perkins, I'm like, bro, y'all motherfuckers need a hobby. Like, that's it. Like, who you vote for doesn't fucking matter. That's your own personal fucking decision. That's your own personal beliefs. And I'm sorry, if you think that people who voted for Trump are Nazis, you're the actual fucking threat to this country. Like, for real. Again, I'm a very moderate voter. I give both sides a chance. I'll listen to both sides. And I agree with certain things from both sides. I disagree with certain things from both sides. So, but if you're gonna sit here in America and say that anyone who voted for Trump is a fucking Nazi or racist or fascist or whatever, while actively trying to cancel their speech or cancel the speech of people you don't that disagree with you, you need to open your fucking eyes, because you're the actual fucking Nazi. You're the actual fascist. I shouldn't say Nazi. I'm gonna take that back, but fascist for sure, because that's what fascists do. Look through history. Every fascist in history has done something to take away the rights of those that are against them. And that's what the Democrats did, man. They tried to censor people, and it's like, dude, I get it. Like, okay, yeah, on paper, right? On paper, their censorship sounded great. We just want to get rid of misinformation. But the problem with that is, well, okay, who gets to decide what misinformation actually is? You know what I mean? Like, what if one day someone decided to wake up and say, hey, saying 2 + 2 = 4 is actually misinformation? Like, that's a real thing. And that's a bad example because that would never happen. But the point is, like, if we give government power to do that, they could wake up one day and just say, oh, this absolute truth that has been true for thousands of years is suddenly misinformation and needs to be banned. Like, on paper, making sure that shit like hate speech and just blatantly incorrect information is not widespread amongst the public. That on paper is great, but like, it is very, very easy to just take that and run with it. So, but at the end of the day, like, I guess my whole message is just stop fucking trying to cancel people just because they disagree with you. Because if that's what you're gonna do, if you're gonna try and cancel people for disagreeing with you, buddy, you're gonna have to disagree. You're gonna have to cancel everybody. Like, for real, just straight up. And that is kind of something I wanted to talk about. Like, just the whole, I don't even give a fuck, right, about who people vote for. I made my choice, I made my voice heard, I made my decision, who gives a fuck, right? It's over, it's said and done with. But if you're mad about who people voted for, you got some issues to settle. You got some things to work out, man. That's all I'm gonna say, because people have their fucking rights, and people can vote for whoever the fuck they want to. Hey, what's up, Casey? How you doing tonight? Like I was saying, like, canceling people just ain't the right fucking option, bro. It ain't the solution. It ain't the nice thing to do. This is America. Everybody has their rights. Everybody has the freedom to express their opinion. And obviously, I think, like, obviously there's exceptions. If you're gonna cancel someone for being a racist piece of shit, absolutely. I you know what? Yeah. I'm on your side. Fuck them. Fuck racists. Right? But don't cancel people for who they voted for. That's all I'm saying. I just don't, like, that's what doesn't make sense to me. Just getting mad at someone because they voted for they didn't vote for your candidate. That, yeah, and wanting to ruin their livelihood, that's not cool. That's not okay. And I'm pretty sure with the Kylie Perkins situation, she didn't even fucking, like, come out and say who she voted for. People basically stalked her pages to find out who she voted for. And I'm like, bro, like, even more so, like, that's not okay. Like, I would have understood people being upset with her if she came out and said, oh, I voted for this person, and then spread some misinformation about, or I don't want to say misinformation because I hate that term, but incorrect information. The only reason I hate the term misinformation is because misinformation, as a term, has been used to demonize information that is correct, but harmed people that didn't like the information, didn't want the information out. So, like, there was certain information that, you know, was deemed misinformation because it harmed Joe Biden and Kamala Harris in 2020. We all remember them rushing misinformation regarding the Hunter Biden laptop. That was true. Like, the Hunter Biden laptop absolutely existed. But it was deemed Russian misinformation because it harmed people that needed to be protected for some reason because they're not I don't know, it's just stupid. That's the reason I hate the term misinformation. It was used to describe things that were harmful to certain people. Even on the right, like, it could have been used to describe information that was truthful but harmful to people on the right. Doesn't matter. The point is, it was harmful. It was truthful information deemed harmful to people that were to be protected by the federal government, by unelected group, whatever. The point is, misinformation was used to attack truthful information that people we don't know wanted to bury and forget about. So I'll say incorrect information. And I will always call out incorrect information, regardless of which side it comes from. I don't care if it comes from the Republicans or the Democrats. I don't care who it comes from. I'm going to call out incorrect information. But I'll also call out liars. And there's plenty of liars on the Democrat side of things. Plenty of liars on the Republican side of things, but there's way more Democrat liars. That's all I'm going to say. And they get mad and try to cancel people because, well, they know they're losing, and they know that they are on the side of truth, so. But they want to hold all the power, so that's all they can do. Whatever. Anyway, doesn't matter. This is not a political stream. That came to my mind, and I kind of wanted to talk about it. I wanted to give my thoughts, because I think it's just stupid that people want to destroy the livelihoods of other people for something like fucking politics, bro. Like, that's a personal issue. There's, like, really nobody in my life. There's, like, a few people in my life that know who I voted for. And I don't give a fuck. I made my choice. I made my voice heard. I voted for who I wanted to vote for. Based on my personal beliefs and my personal opinions. It doesn't mean I agree with them 100%, but they aligned with my opinions and beliefs more than the other person. So. Like I said, there's definitely, I don't know. Yeah. There's not a lot of people in my life that know who I voted for, but at the same time, I don't need to say who I voted for because that's my own fucking personal business. I was just saying that I'm basically just like, man, being mad at someone for who they voted for is just petty and childish. You don't get to make that choice for them. And like I said, I'm all, and actually I don't know if I said this, but I'm all about the truth, so. You know, my opinions and my beliefs are second to the truth. So I try to have all the correct information. But, you know, it's hard. This day and age. We live in an age of technology, man. And it's just proven to us that a lack of information was not the cause for mass stupidity. It actually has proven to us that the cause of stupidity is due to an influx of information. The fact that we have literal fucking probably terabytes of information at our fingertips at any given time in the day. Yeah, that's the actual cause of stupidity. Is people can just see something and that baffles me too. How do you go on the internet and just see something and say, oh, yep, nope, it's on the internet, that's gotta be true. Like, no, dude, you can't just say that. You should say the opposite. Because it's on the internet, it probably isn't true. And it's just being said by some dumbass because they want attention. Like, growing up, I thought I was going to love the technological, the digital age. You know, I thought all these technological advancements are great, but not really, man. Like, we're on the iPhone 16, and how much closer are we to getting to Mars? How much closer are we to putting people on Mars? We're not fucking close at all. And that's not a dig at Elon Musk, by the way. Or anybody in the, space industry. If anything, that's a dig at the federal government for giving up. And that's a dig at NASA for giving up. Like, dude, yeah, come on, let's explore space. Let's get this fucking space. Let's dive deeper into space technology. But no, for some reason, NASA wanted to give up. Federal government wanted to give up. I don't get it. At some point, we're gonna need to leave this Earth. And we're gonna need to go to another planet. I fully believe that shit. I fully believe that we're gonna kill this planet. And we're gonna need to leave. I don't mean like completely kill the planet. I don't think that's possible, but I mean kill it enough to where it's no longer habitable for us. So it's like, I fully believe at some point we're gonna need to leave this Earth and go find somewhere else that's habitable for us. And obviously that'll be probably like hundreds of thousands of years in the future, for sure, but at some point it's gonna happen. But yeah, like I said, man, like, the technological advancements that I thought we were gonna have just not happened. Like I said, man, iPhone 16, cool, whatever, great. Apple Intelligence, dope. Have we put a person on Mars yet? No. Are we close to putting a person on Mars yet? No. I don't give a fuck. Like, so I don't give a fuck that we have the Apple Intelligence, we have the iPhone 16, bro. Like, we're making technological advancements that don't matter. Like, we should absolutely, our main focus should be space travel. Maybe not main focus, but, if we're gonna focus technologically and anywhere, I think that, yeah, maybe space travel should be one of the biggest things. Like, we should be figuring out how can we do things such as make sure there's, if we need to, make sure there's steady oxygen available on Mars. Like, that's been a big, talking point, like, in the space community, I think, or space technology, well, whatever. When you talk about that, when you talk about maybe getting off this planet, finding other planets that are habitable for humans, yeah, Mars is in the conversation. It's the closest, which makes sense. It's the closest. So, how do you make Mars habitable? And obviously Elon Musk, I think, said something. I don't know. Could be fucking dumb as shit. Probably is. Most likely is. Nuking both poles of Mars to make it habitable. Could be dumbest thing I've ever heard, but at the same time, I'm not a fucking genius billionaire, so do I think that we should? if it were to happen. And again, this is not politics, by the way. This is genuinely just space travel. Getting off this planet, exploring and traveling through space. That's all this is. But yeah, he's sitting there like, oh yeah, we should nuke both poles of Mars to make it habitable. Alright? doesn't sound that fucking smart, man. Like, I don't know about you, man, but yeah, that doesn't sound that fucking smart. Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, man. He's a fucking billionaire for good reason. Like, he's smart enough to be a billionaire. Like, not everybody can be a fucking, not even a millionaire, bro, because that shit takes skills. Like, people are so quick, that is something else. People are so quick to hate billionaires and millionaires because of all the money they hoard, and I get it. Like, the 1% own 99%, and that's bullshit. But at the same time, you kind of gotta respect, like, people that are at least millionaires, because, like, that takes skill to be able to make that much money. I guess maybe I have a spot. I don't want to have a soft spot for millionaires, even just, you know, fuck that. But at the same time, I am in college for business, and I do want to make some good money and be successful. I don't know if I want to be a millionaire, but if I'm gonna be anything, I'm gonna be a millionaire, billionaire, whatever it is. If I'm gonna be any of that, then yeah, I'd like to be a millionaire. I don't need to be anything more than a millionaire. Maybe somewhat of a multi-millionaire, like no more than like $50 million at any given time. You know, I don't want to hoard all my money, because money ain't everything. So, but I don't know. I just feel like the hatred that some people have for millionaires and billionaires is just not understandable. Like, if you look at me and say I hate billionaires and millionaires because they don't give a fuck about us, so I'm totally with you. They don't give a fuck about us. But if you're gonna sit there and tell me that, you know, we need to take the money away from the billionaires, I'm like, well, why? They worked hard for that money. It's not hard to keep. It's not easy. One, it's definitely not easy to make $1 million. Two, to keep it and not just blow it all on everything that you can. Like, that's even more difficult. Making it's the easy part. Not blowing it on every single thing you can is the difficult part. Because if you gave the average American $1 million today, I guarantee you they'd be broke again by tomorrow. Which is the sad fucking reality. Because a lot of people are so quick. Ugh. Ooh. So many people are so quick to hate on the billionaires. The billionaire hate, I guess, is justified more. It is way more justified than the millionaire hate, obviously, because I feel like you could give a baby $1 billion. Obviously, they wouldn't have access to it until they're 18. But so I guess we might as well say just give an 18-year-old $1 billion. Right? I don't even know if they'd even be able to spend that much money in their lifetime. If they were completely responsible, I'm not saying like they're irresponsible and just buy everything. No, they're responsible with it. And they don't just go spending willy-nilly, and they still have a job. But yeah, from time to time they'll make some big purchases. The point is, they have $1 billion. You tell them you gotta be careful and just don't spend it whenever you want, however you want. Be careful, be smart with it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But even then, I don't even think, maybe just spending, I don't even know, dude. The point I'm trying to make is, like, if you tried to say, like, you can probably, yeah, there's probably a way to do it, but, like, you give an 18-year-old $1 billion, they could absolutely be broke before, yeah, even if it's $1 billion, just an 18-year-old person, they'd absolutely be broke by the time they're 19 at the latest. Like, not playing, like, I fully believe that would happen, but So that's the point I'm trying to make. But you know, but yeah, like I also fully believe I understand. I understand like $1 billion is a lot of money, and if you gave a responsible 18-year-old that amount of money, they would never spend that money in their lifetime. So I get it. Like, hey, $1 billion is a lot of money that people don't realize how much money it is. But at the same time, people don't realize how much $1 million is. People don't realize how much a fucking $100,000 is. I'm lucky to have the people in my life that I do, because my mom, you know, she always talks about, man, I don't even, like, I've heard her at multiple occasions say, I don't even need $1 million. I just need a couple $100,000. And it's clear to me that she knows how much money that is. Anytime I hear people say, oh, I just need $1 million, I'm like, dude, I don't think you know how much $1 million really is. That's a lot of money. But even then, like, again, it's just not even about millionaires, billionaires. I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is I don't understand the idea that money needs to be taken away from these millionaires and billionaires. Like, dude, they will, like, if you want to hate the billionaires, you want to hate the top 1% of the 1%, that's, okay, do that. Go ahead. I ain't stopping you. Right? I ain't stopping you. But when you say eat the rich, man, you don't realize, I don't think a lot of people when they say that, I don't think they realize that. You're talking about 99% of the people you're talking about are just small business owners who happen to be millionaires. Or very rich, very wealthy. So, I think the thing what people really should say is like, you want to, you know, deal with the people that are very, very rich. It's also a great point that Ben Shapiro made at one point. And he was like, I am rich. Like, I pay a lot. He was like, I am rich, and I pay a shitload of taxes. And I guarantee you, dude, Ben Shapiro probably pays more in taxes than most people will ever pay in their life. And that's something that people don't think about, dude. Like, these rich people that you hate so much because they don't pay taxes, some of them will pay more taxes in 1 year, probably in 1 month, than you will ever pay in your life. And I'm not defending them. I'm not defending their insane stash of wealth or anything, but like, I'm just trying to make sure you understand what you're really talking about, because these people pay a lot of fucking money in taxes. Shit, dude. Oh, we're almost done with this house. But I don't know if I can do it. Oh, I don't know if I can do it. Oh. Oh, wow, I got that clean. Holy shit, that's crazy. Wait, what? I didn't even clean. Wait, what? I guess whatever. I still gotta clean it up. Hold on, let me see something. Dude, that's so much trivia. How long has Slaughter Prevail been? Oh, wow. That's crazy, dude. When did this fucking album come out? 2019. Wow, it's terrible. And I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I think I've probably been listening to Slaughter Prevail since 2019. I don't know, actually. Anyway, where is... Ah! Fell off. Sometimes it's hard to see these stains, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to see this goddamn disgustingness. I want to get this damn whole house clean before it quits tonight, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I'm very tired. That is the last of the whiskey I have available for tonight. Bro, I'm sorry. Imagine being such a little bitch that you make metal music about fucking environmentalism. Oh my god. He's so upset. We're killing the planet. Well, fucking kill yourself. Like, I'm sorry, but seriously. You're raging you're raging against humankind for environmentalism. You're a fucking pussy. No, I don't even, no. You're not a pussy. You're a fucking dweeb. That's what you are. A fucking dweeb. And listen, I'm all for protecting the environment, protecting the planet, but dude. Any music, like, I'm not even, it doesn't even have to be metal, any music, any fucking, imagine a rap artist comes out and makes a rap song about, oh yeah, we gotta really shut down these chemical plants, we gotta stop pollution. Like, that's weird, that's some pussy shit. Like, ain't nobody wanna listen to a song about that. Ain't nobody wanna listen to a fucking song about environmentalism. And especially metal, bro. Like, I'm not trying to act like I know everything about metal and whatnot, but, you know, I do write some metal songs from time to time. And I can tell you right now, if I ever write about environmentalism, please fucking shoot me in the head. I'm fucking gay for this planet. That's what I'm hearing. I'm sorry, but that's just what I hear. I don't mean to be disrespectful, and listen, I love gay people. I love all the homosexuals out there. You're all accepted and valid. And everything. Mwah. Kisses go out to you, right? But I think that's just I'm just saying, I think this song that I just heard was the gayest fucking song I'd ever heard in my life. I'm sorry, but it's just, it's how it is. I also find it hard to believe that we as humans could ever kill this planet and its atmosphere. I really find that hard to believe. Because something more than us, like something greater and more powerful than us, created the very rock that we live on. Which means it created the atmosphere. So for us to be able to kill it, and this planet, doesn't make sense to me, right? Because that's basically saying that we can kill God's creation. Now, I'm not saying that that's not true. I'm not saying that to disprove anything that the scientists are saying. Like, oh, global warming is real. Yeah, okay. Global warming, very much so could be real. Climate change, very much so could be real. I'm just saying I don't know. I'm not saying I don't believe the scientists. I'm not saying... But I'm also not saying that I don't believe the scientists, right? At the end of the day, they're scientists for a reason. They're smarter than me, and therefore, I'll listen to them. That doesn't mean I'm going to take everything they say as being true. Like, I'm going to question things. And that's another thing that I'm so tired of. I'm tired of people being like, oh, what? Why don't you just trust the science? Listen, I will trust the science. In fact, I do trust the science, actually. If the science is proven to be 100% true. But I'm not gonna trust the science if it hasn't been proven true? Like, that's the thing. Even science needs to be proven true. I don't give a fuck what it is. You can't just look at me and be like, oh, these are scientists talking about it. Why can't you just believe it? For the same reason that I wouldn't believe a banker who tried to hand me a 50 saying that it's $100, that it's a $100 bill. Like, you're trying to lie to me. Maybe a bad example, but the point is, would you trust a banker if they tried to hand you a 50? And if they said that they're going to hand you 100? They're going to give you a $100 bill, but then they try to hand you a 50. Would you trust them? No. You'd say, hey, wait, you just told me that you're going to give me a $100 bill, but this is a $50 bill. And then they look at you and say, no, this is a $100 bill. You don't know what you don't know what you're talking about. You're not a banker. You don't know what you're talking about. Like, no, you're going to look at them and be like, I do know what I'm talking about. I know you're holding a 50. If you're going to, like, I know you're holding a 50 and trying to say that you're giving me a $100 bill. You're not. That's a $50 bill. You said you were going to give me a $100 bill. I asked for a $100 bill. Give me a $100 bill. It's basically the same thing. Like, scientists know what they're talking about, but that doesn't prevent them from lying. Oh shit. What is this? I like this song. Okay, I'm not gonna like this song. Point is, I'm not, I'll listen to the scientists, right? Because they're scientists, and at the end of the day, I can trust they know what they're talking about. But that doesn't free them of any liability. Like, why are we sitting here and be like, oh, they're scientists? Like, that doesn't mean that they're not gonna lie. And I'm not saying that they're lying about climate change and global warming and whatnot, but like, they could be. That's all I'm saying, is they could be. I'm not saying that they are. I'm just saying they could be. Like, I absolutely believe that, you know, we're fucking up the planet through pollution and all that. But I also believe that they're not telling the whole truth about what's going on. They're not telling us, you know, like, hey, this is the I question what they say, because in my entire lifetime, there have been multiple times that I've heard them be like, oh, this year is going to be the point of no return. And then we get to that year. Nothing happens, and then scientists say, oh, well, no, actually, it's this year that's going to be the point of no return. And so I'm like, okay, well, either you got the the point of no return wrong, or you don't know what you're fucking talking about. I'm not one of those idiots that says, oh, climate change is a myth, global warming's a myth. No, scientists are sitting there saying, hey, there's like actual proof of the Earth getting hotter. Our atmospheres are being destroyed. Okay. There's actual proof of that. I'm not going to argue it, because there's proof. There's truth behind what is being said. The only thing I'm questioning is, okay, you said that this year was going to be the point of no return. Now I'm hearing a different year is going to be the point of no return. So what's going on? That's all I'm saying. Actually, very close to getting this fucking house done, and now I don't want to quit. Even though I feel like I should quit and go to bed, but man, I don't want to quit now. Well, it's not done, but okay. That's crazy. Oh, fuck. What the fuck? Woo, that took a while. That was just a long project that I did not think I would get done. Ooh, I'm cold. Ugh. I do not have anything left in me. Even to clean the shoe house would not take long, but alright. I'm very much so tired. And I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I'm going to get up the stream. I'm going to go to bed. I appreciate everyone who popped in to watch the stream. I thank you all for at least checking me out. And anyone that's watching this stream as a video, once it's uploaded to YouTube, as a video for all to rewatch or watch for the first time, doesn't matter. I love you all. And all I ask is for a like and a subscribe if you enjoy what you see, because I'm definitely gonna, keep giving you more stream content, hopefully more videos. I am still working on a video for Batman Arkham Origins. That is taking a while. That is why most of my content right now is streaming, is because the video I have planned is taking a very long time. So I'm gonna give you streams as much as I can. I'll stream as often as I can, playing, pretty much whatever I feel like on any given day. So, but for now, I bid you all farewell, and I thank you for joining the stream, for checking me out. I love you all. My name is Swaggernaut, and I will see you all in the next stream. Bye bye.